Now for something completely different.
What's happening, everybody? Hope you guys are doing good. I'm Team Kills, and what I like to do is make gaming easier. And in this video, I'm going to talk about the new Chimicar Physis, Simicar, Chimerica, whatever, the Kuva Brakk. Is it better than the original Brakk, or is it just mastery fodder? Maybe. So you may have heard this before, but one of the most complained about things in Warframe is the reward going to be worth my effort? And at first glance, nope. No, it's not. Why is this a crap Brakk? You guys know how much effort, how long the Kuva process is, right? So the original Brakk that comes from the Grustrag 3 is a super powerful weapon. One of my favorite sidearms, actually. It comes with status death. Now, in my opinion, it's the best status in the game. Way easier to get your hands on too. But it turns out, when you take a closer look at the Kuva Brakk, it has a couple tricks up its sleeve that actually makes it the better version. And I think I could prove it. And I mean, like, prove it. Not like this whole Vacor and the original Heck conversation, which personally, I don't understand. The original Heck is way, you know what? I'm not even going to get into that. I'm going to do a video on that later. So, sorry, where was I? Oh yeah, I could prove it. Now, the first huge trick that the Kuva Brakk has up its sleeve is it actually caps at level 40. Now, each forma you put on this weapon will give you an extra 2 levels. So after 5 formas, this weapon will be completely maxed out and will have the room for, well, everything. Which is great, because this weapon is dying for a nice high crit build, maybe a sweet status build, or even just power. It's completely up to you. Now, the second trick that this weapon has up its sleeve, it comes from when you're creating your Kuva Lich. Now, the Warframe that you use, or progenitor is what they call it, that will decide what type of extra damage category that will be added to your new weapon. Now, when I say extra, as in bonus, like more. This is like the Cur Path, you know, one of the best saws in the actual game. Now, here's a look at both Brakks, side by side, 3 formas each. Now, the Kuva Brakk has reduced damage by a total of 70 base damage. But the extra damage, I use Haro, so it's magnetic, it's a 71. So that makes up the difference. And oh yeah, more bullets, that's always great. Now, besides the damage, their critical multipliers, they're both tied at 2. Now, the Kuva Brakk has higher stats in everything, except for the fall off and the reload speed. So the original Brakk's fall off and reload speed is 1/10 of a second faster, which means you're not going to notice it. Now, having a faster fire rate will really help you shred through those few enemies that are tough enough not to die on the first shot. But having a high status effect on an impact gun is lethal. The status is high enough that with only one dual stat mod and some multi-shot mods, it will bring the status chance up to 91%. Which means if you mod for something like Blast, whoever doesn't die on the first shot will lay down and probably wait for you to give him the second shot. So your second shot will kill him. So once this monster is fully modded, it's way better than the Brakk. I'm sorry, G3, it just is. When you look at the picture, have you noticed it even kind of almost looks like it's got a flame on it? And if you put a flame on a machine, it's better than the original. That's a rule, 100%. So for once, the reward actually fits the effort. But this is what I think. You guys can let me know what you think. Who knows, there might be something I missed, a mod I'm not aware of that only fits on the Brakk. Now, to be honest, what's coming up next, I'm also going to be doing a seer to seer comparison. You can watch out for that. $100 says they're both crap. But in the meantime, I really hope this has helped. If it has, join the team of killers. Become a killer of teams. Let me know what you're thinking in the comments. It's the only way we can talk. Keep it easy. Oh, and remember, just keep gaming.
Team Kills? I'll take that bet. $100 says the Kuva Seer isn't crap.
Oh, you're on.